Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thomas with TMWYT. We're in the garage. We got the Mk6 Golf R here. Again, still not done, but we have another new thing I'm going to be showing you guys today. Finally going to be showing off the new roof box or ski box, cargo box, whatever you want to call it. You know, different people call it different things, but it's all the same thing. A giant thing that I'm going to be putting on top of my car that does absolutely nothing. No, but in all seriousness, I think the look's going to be really awesome. I just love the look of a hatchback with a roof box, but it has to be done right. And so I took a lot of time researching and looking for everything that I wanted because I really wanted the roof racks and the box itself to only sit a few inches off the roof. Because you know, you see those roof boxes on some cars where the roof racks are super tall and then the box is even taller and it just looks really awkward. Still a good look, you know, whatever works for them, but I just wanted it to be a couple inches off the top of the roof. So the box that I got, I'll show you in a second, really low profile box, as well as the ski racks are actually a discontinued rack that I had to find, but they're perfect. They sit so close to the roof and it's gonna be a great look. So we're just gonna check out the new ski box that I got. We're also gonna be restoring those roof racks because they're discontinued. I picked them up used, so they've got some weathering and some wear. So we're gonna restore those. We're gonna get them mounted on the car, and then we are gonna toss the ski box up there and see how it looks. All right, so these are the roof racks I ended up going with. These are the Yakima Wisp Bars. They used to just be called the Wisp Bars, and it was an Australian company, but they were purchased by Yakima. Some confusing thing, but these aren't made anymore. These are the Wisp Bars. I think these are the S3s, and then it has the K334 fit kit for the Mk6 platform. And these are just silver bars with the black ends, and you can kind of see, you know, I don't want to be putting this on the car. It just doesn't look, I mean, there's also a lot of dust, but it's like got like this metallic flake in it, but it just has not aged very well. I picked these up super cheap off eBay. I think it was like 160 bucks. So if you know roof racks, that's a really, really great price. And then the fit kit was another $15. Just again, found that online. So we're gonna take this apart, these end caps here. We're gonna take those apart and refinish those. We're just gonna clean them up and then spray paint them just a flat black, no clear coat or anything. I just want just a nice flat black, kind of blend everything in. I already went ahead and if you can see, you can kind of see the old labeling there, just kind of the outline of it. There used to be white logos that said Wisp Bar on there, and I just hit it with some alcohol and it rubbed right off because they were already fading. Looked really, really bad. So we're just gonna spray these flat black, get the whole racks cleaned up, and then we're gonna go fit these onto the car, and then we can put on this monstrosity. It looks a lot bigger sitting here on my floor, but trust me, once you see it on the car, I think you'll like the look, unless you just hate roof boxes and you think this is a really dumb idea. I'm sorry, but it's gonna happen. It's nice because it'll be removable, so I can kind of decide if I want it on or not. And if I get sick of it after this year, I can just sell it and there's no problems whatsoever. So really like this look. It is the INNO Wedge 660. I think it's got 11 cubic feet. Don't quote me, you know, my facts are sometimes wrong, but from what I remember on the website, there's 11 cubic feet and it's in gloss black. It's gonna be wrapped anyway. As you can see, it's been sitting in my basement for quite a while now. It's very dusty. This is my parts room, you know. We've got all the parts that need to go back on the car after it's wrapped. But you can see just how low it is, and then also there's a cutout. So if you see down here on the bottom, you'll notice that the front and the rear portions are lower than the center, and that's where the locking rails are, or where it's going to be mounting up. So essentially the place that you mount it is higher up than the rest of the box, so it makes for an even lower profile look, which is going to be super awesome. I've already test fitted this, guys. It looks insane, but we're just going to throw it up on there so you guys can see it, because again, I just want to share everything I'm doing with you guys. And probably the next time you'll see this is when it's all wrapped and when I reveal the car. It'll definitely be functional. Instead of just tossing stuff in my back seat, I'll be able to toss it up top in the roof rack, have a lot more room. Won't have anything, you know, random just going on my back seat and getting it all dirty, and you know how it is. Also, I daily drive the car and I do snowboard in the winters here, so this will be great. I could have just gotten normal ski racks, but again, I wanted to try out the ski box. I think it's gonna be really cool look. So when me and my cousin go snowboarding, we can just toss the boards up here with our board bags, and then there will be no mess inside the car. We won't have wet gear or anything. We could just toss it up on top of the box. It'll be great. Also, camping chairs for car shows, camera gear, anything I want, I can just toss up here, keep the car clean, nice and easy. And you know, any car shows out of state, we'll be able to just toss bags in here, and it'll be great. We'll have tons of room. But mainly I am going for the look. I think it's gonna be sweet. Just seeing this, I haven't seen a Mark 6 with the INNO Wedge 660 on it. I have seen lots of different Golfs with ski boxes and roof racks and baskets and all sorts of stuff like that, but I have not seen this box specifically. So I'm really excited to reveal this with the wrap and everything. I think it's gonna be super awesome look. But enough of me rambling on. That's the ski box. We're gonna go toss it on. It has this super cool winged kind of angle. I'll go more in depth when I'm out in the garage and I've got it on the car. But we do need to restore these roof racks so they're ready to be installed. So let's do that right now.
On the track.
Purchase your tracks today.
Mk6 on the track.
So now that we got these all done and looking nice again, we'll mount them up on top of the car, and then we can toss the ski box up there as well.
Purchase your tracks today.
Mk6 on the track.
All right, here's how I have the racks mounted for the time being. I'm gonna test out this fitment, see how it works. So on the Mark 6 platform for the front roof racks, there's these little kind of dimples for the post to go inside, so you know exactly where the front racks go. But the back you can kind of play with depending on how far back you need, you know, what you're mounting. And since the roof box is kind of a longer box, and you can kind of see where the roof starts to slope back down, I kind of did it like right before this pillar. And so it kind of gives it a more level look, but you really can see how low profile they are. I mean, most roof racks, like I know the stock VW ones sit up about here. So that's a big difference when mounting stuff on top of your roof. It mounts it super close. If you are trying to achieve this look, make sure you measure whatever you're putting up top, make sure that it will work with these racks, because with it sitting so close to the roof, obviously whatever you put up there is going to be sitting very close to the roof. So when I got the ski box, test fitted it, made sure there were no issues. And I'll show you in a second once I get it up here and mounted. You can see just how low the racks sit. Super low profile. I mean, just awesome. Love it. All right, we just got the roof racks fitted up top. Now let's go grab the roof box and see how it looks. Okay, back down in my basement again. We're gonna get the roof rack all set up and ready to go. But to get it all set up, you just open it up with the lock. Essentially, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's two rubber rails on either side, or two rubber kind of slits down this side, where you can insert the feet that are in here. And it just differs per, you know, depends on what roof rack you have, will be, you know, how these things work. But essentially they're just like a universal clamping system that kind of just drop in here like so, and then you just cinch them down and it attaches it. So let's get all of these put in. Here it is, all mounted up. You see it's opened here. You can see all the room in here. Super awesome. These clamps work great. I'll dial in the fitment on these little clamp things because I see that the fronts are poking down just a little bit. I'm pretty sure I'm just installing them wrong. But yeah, that's what it's pretty much gonna look like. Toss two snowboards up here, easy peasy. What's super nice is it opens identically on both sides. So I have it center mounted and I'll easily be able to access, no problem, just standing here on the ground. You know, right here, air suspension helps out a lot. Right here, I can just come in here, pop open the key. I can't do this with one hand though, but you get the picture. Standing on the ground, I'll be able to open it, put stuff in there. Okay, one thing I did want to check with how long it is and how far back I have it set it so it won't sit above the windshield. I want to make sure my trunk still opens with no issues. So pray to God that I don't have to. Oh. Well, good thing my trunk isn't functional. At shows, I guess I can just have it opened up like that. I think that's a pretty cool look. But with the wing, it'll probably be able to open to about there, which is not bad. But I mean, that's fully open right there. And it's touching. But what can you do? My trunk's not functional anyway. Who cares? We'll just have it like this. It'll be sweet. Great. Trunk test. No pass, but I don't care. Overall, guys, love the look of this ski box. I've been trying to make this happen for the past year now. Got the roof rack probably last May. I was planning on doing this last year with the camo wrap. I was trying to make this setup, this roof rack setup with the ski box happen last year with the camo wrap, and it just didn't end up unfolding how I wanted it to. So I have had these racks for quite a while now with just nothing to use on them because I wanted this box. I found this box last year and I wanted to make the move so bad. It's, you know, I explain prices to you guys on my channel a lot because I'm all about, you know, being fully transparent. Nothing on this build is sponsored besides the wheels. This was $850. That's ridiculous for a roof box, but I wanted this box. This is the only one on the market that looks like this This one is so round, and I'm trying to keep the body style of the Mark 6 in mind, how it's so curvy and rounded, and that's what I did with the flares and the spoiler, and now this box. Really low profile, rounded edges, but sporty looking. I like it because it still has good body lines, and I think it looks really cool. I think hatchbacks are just meant to have roof boxes, especially a Volkswagen. Like, it just makes so much sense. A Volkswagen on bags with a roof rack and a ski box, it just fits the picture so well. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's gonna look super sweet when it's all wrapped to match the car. We're gonna have a satin black roof. That's the only thing I'm telling you guys. A satin black roof, and then the roof box is gonna match the main color of the car. It looks so good in person. It's gonna look so cool when it's all bagged out. Looking so fresh. It's just perfect because look how low it sits off the roof. Oh, I wish I had a wider angle lens. Oof. Yeah, I like it. I think the look's gonna be super sweet. Just seeing this rack in photos just doesn't do it justice, or on this video. You really have to see it in person to, it was made for this car. I know it's dark outside, guys, but oh my goodness, it's gonna look so good with the wide wheels, the ski box on top. Gonna make for such a cool look. I'm really excited to get this done, guys. I aired it out a little bit more. I know I don't got the flares on, leave it alone. But gonna make for a super cool look. I've had this vision of how this car is gonna look, and it is coming together, and I'm so excited to have it all done. It's gonna look so amazing, better than I could have ever imagined. All the parts just coming together on the car in person, just looking so great. I just can't wait to get the wrap on the car. The wrap will be going on May 26th. That is next week. The flares still haven't arrived, the new flares still haven't arrived, but the car is gonna go into wrap regardless. It'll be all buttoned up this weekend. Everything will be good to go. Fenders will be sealed, everything. I'm sending it off to wrap next week, and I'll just deliver the flares as soon as they get there with the holes drilled and everything. And then I'll assemble the car there, and then there will be the big reveal. That is pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, checking out my brand new giant roof cargo box from INNO, the INNO Wedge 660. Super great box. I'm so excited to use it in a functional way as well as aesthetically. If you want to stay up to date on everything I'm doing to this car, make sure you subscribe and check out all my other videos. I drop a video every Tuesday and Friday. If this car isn't your cup of tea, I have plenty of other car content that I'm going to be dropping on there, and there is other car content on there as well. So please go check it out. I'd really appreciate it. But this has been all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.